Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Mason from Mason Works Marketing here on Conscious Business Zone today with April Fontana. Hi, April.
Hi.
Hi. So I want to introduce you to this highly talented woman. We probably met 2 years ago, maybe longer. I don't
Yeah,
even know.
longer than that.
Maybe 3 years ago. And I've been following her work and I've benefited from her work many, many, many times. And today we're going to talk about just introducing you to her and seeing who knows what will happen on this call.
Yeah,
You
who knows?
might even get her to help you on this call, but we don't know. And
Yeah.
but what she is she's a clairvoyant distant energy surgeon. And I would say she's a medical intuitive. I would say that she's a wizard, an alchemist. And I just am so lucky to have her in my life. I have a handful of beings like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A handful of beings like this in my life that keep my motor running. So April, if there, I would love to know how this all happened. How did you, as a small child, were you aware that you had this, or did this come later in life, these skills?
Certain things, let's see. Well, I remember being in my mom.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I remember being born. I was born cesarean, and I was it was frightening. All of a sudden, you don't see anything, and then you see all these people. So it was frightening.
Uh-huh.
So, and then I remember I knew all the events that my dad washed the car the day before, and just all the stuff I knew, and I remembered everything until we pulled up to the house, which was in New York, and in '62. You stayed in the hospital a couple days.
Yeah.
Now you come right home, or I think you do. So anyway, so right when I got to the house, then there's a span I don't remember, but I remember being in the car and looking at my dad and my mom and my brother and my sister, and I knew them better than they could ever know themselves in this life.
Wow.
And, I just thought that was normal. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm 2 days old. I'm just 2 days old. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I knew, and I remember, it's just like right now, I can see it. I'm like, okay, I know what it's going to be like with that person. I know what it's going to be like with that person. And I saw the whole thing. Then I don't know when I started. I think I was about 4, or no, about 5. I think the first thing that came out of my mouth that was odd was, I saw some Egyptian writing, and I told my mom, I used to live in Egypt. And I was telling her what it said. And she's like, what do you mean you used to live in Egypt? Uh, so it started with that. Then it was like, like I heard my mother say, April, do you want some milk? And I'm like, sure, Mom, I'll have some milk. And, but I wasn't looking at her. And she said, hi, Hummingbird. Hummingbird wants to be in. So she said, how did you know that didn't come out of my mouth. I didn't ask you. And I go, you did. I heard you. And I just very calmly to myself said, oh, it's that thing. It's that thing again, just a different aspect of it. Like I would say, the cat wants to go out. Well, where's the cat? I go, I don't know. I just heard the cat. And then a second later, the cat, comes in and goes to the door, stuff like that. So very quickly I learned, and it was a very lonely, lonely, lonely place, that I couldn't talk about it.
Oh.
I had to look at everybody's mouth before I answered.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had to, it was, but I always knew like there was nothing wrong with me. You know what I mean? I always knew it was them. So
Yeah.
So, but as far as like healing goes, because there's all I mean, I could, talk for hours about, that. But I mean, I do remember like touching because my mom cried a lot. I do remember like I would touch my mother's leg and I would feel something going, through, like love going through her. And she'd look at me and we both never said anything. See, I'm a Sicilian from New York, so anything like that is just weird. Me being left-handed is weird. So I found out after my mom passed, because I talked to her, is she was like me. You know what I mean?
Oh,
She
but
she
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 coped.
was like me, but she never said any. She hid it. I can't imagine, you know. And then one day, long story short, one day I just was crying and I was feeling more and more and more like animals. I'd hear like a bunch of animals walking by me, just saying stuff about we got to get back, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on here. And it was overwhelming. And I'm a Buddhist, and I was chanting, and I'm like, universe. I'm the original Buddhism. We don't chant to an entity of any kind. It's all about the universe. I said universe, and I was shaking, and I said, I cannot take it anymore. And I can't take it anymore. What is this? What is all this stuff? Like, why am I talking to the tree? Like, why do I know what's going on? Like, there's more behind that sky. I'm looking at the galaxy. I'm looking at, things that you can't see with the naked eye. Yeah, and I know, and I'm just popping over there too. I'm
Yeah.
doing all kinds of stuff. Why? And I just had to let go of the fear. And when I let go of the fear, all the anxiety and everything just left. And I looked at the clock, and it seemed like I was praying for like an hour or two, and it was only 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And then my roommate walked in. That's why I stopped. And he said something, and I looked at his liver, and I said, "You have fat, like little fat pieces in your liver." And he goes, "What do you mean in my liver?" And I go, "There's little fat pieces in your liver there." And because I said, universe, whatever this is all about, let's just do it, because I can't take it anymore. I
Right.
don't know what the reason is, maybe this is to help somebody. I don't know. So immediately when I let go of the fear, I did everything that I do now in
Wow.
an instant. Well, almost, but very, very close to everything.
And how long ago was that?
That was like that incident. I don't know, maybe 8 years, something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. So in all these years, you've healed thousands of people, right? I mean, what could
Yeah,
you,
I mean, I consider myself healing my whole life, but sticking my hands in somebody and doing surgery, 8 years.
okay. And
All these other things I always did, like, telepathically, all kinds of stuff. That's just been since I was born.
so
I feel like I just talked for 20 minutes.
no, no, you didn't. It was great. No, it's great. You know what? I mean, because I've been a benefactor, I've been a beneficiary of your work, but and I work with lots of healers. I've been doing this for 19
Yeah,
years, and everybody's got a little different way of doing it. And but but some things stay and some things don't. You know, I mean that's a different. That's how I gauge the quality is
right.
that I don't have to keep going back 5 times for the same thing that was,
Oh, that. Yeah.
yeah,
That's when somebody, the people, this people's, but we're talking to an audience. The mind the emotions are controlling, the healing. Us as healers, we're just tools. That's all.
right,
It's up to the person to accept it. Subconsciously, they have to accept it. So if I say somebody breaks their arm and I fix their arm, oh my God, it's great. and then like, they can't, like, they realize, wait a minute, how can that happen? And their head gets all involved. Or they're like, wait a minute, with a broken arm, I didn't have to go to that job subconsciously. With that broken arm, I didn't have to go to that job that I hate. You know,
Uh,
they want it broke. And
uh,
that's when Asia, you pretty little thing yous. Oh, Asia, where's your brother?
oh, that's so cute. She's got her cameo on me on Conscious Business Zone.
You got a what?
Your cat's got a cameo appearance on Conscious Business Zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so I agree. I think that so much of this is identifying the emotions and the story with so much of what goes
Yeah.
in our life and let it go. But you don't seem to go to the story. You just say, "Hey, where is it? What is it?"
No, I used to go to the story,
Yeah.
and like when I first started doing healings, I did them on the phone and they were 2 hours long. It completely drained me. Um, then I realized I can, because I'm so telepathic, I can just talk directly to their subconscious. So I could be like, my mind always can do like 10 things at once. So I could talk to your subconscious right now,
Uh-huh.
and like I'm doing it right now,
Hmm.
and be talking to your conscious. So I am doing it, but I'm avoiding the chit chat, because you're never going to get the right answer, because they don't know what the answer is.
Right, right,
The subconscious is going to, has the correct answer.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes. So,
Yeah.
so
So that's what that's all about. And some people that like have a really bad disease, um, they really, sometimes they want to go, and they tell me that subconsciously. It's hard.
Oh,
And I work on animals too. And they tell me, they say they want to go, but they got kids and a husband, and they feel guilty, and that's why they're holding on. And I gotta tell them that's what the subconscious just said, and then they admit it, and then they start crying, and the whole thing.
wow.
That's not something somebody's going to say.
Right, right,
I mean, not most people. So
right.
I don't know when I started to. I don't know. I think I just heard somebody one day, like, and realized I was talking to their subconscious. But it's very, very convenient.
Yes. So how is it inconvenient though when you're in social settings and when you're in meetings and stuff? I mean, you obviously have the pulse on everybody in the room. I mean, how
I
do you?
know I can shut it off. I went out to dinner the other night with a new friend, and she's probably listening right now. And I was sitting there, and I heard the voices behind me, and instantly I said, what the girl was doing with, it's just something the girl was doing, and then I said, oh, I'm on, and I shut it off.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, I was at an event at Celebrate Your Life, and there was a healer there that the way she shut it off is she had rings on her hands. And
Yeah.
when she took them off, she was open. And that was her signal in her system to, okay, I'm open now. And then,
Yeah, mine's just like a light switch.
oh, okay, so you can just do it without that.
If I make contact with somebody longer than like a second, 2 seconds, it's too late.
Well,
It's just too late.
I understand. I do something similar, but different. So, because
So I mean, I don't find that part very pleasing,
well, no,
unless I know somebody's about to have a heart attack or something. If I look at somebody and I go, "Excuse me," I'll run up to them.
oh, really?
Like this one. Oh yeah, well, this one girl in the crystal shop. That's why I ended up moving down here, because they were so open over here. Um, I walked up to this girl and I said, "Excuse me, I know you don't know me, but you're about to pass out. You didn't eat breakfast." And she's like, how do you know I didn't eat breakfast? I said, because there's nothing in your stomach and you were rushing this morning. And she goes, okay. And she goes, so I said, I need you to go eat. She goes, well, what do you do? And I told her, and she goes, well, can't you just fix my sugar? And I said, well, I'll fix your sugar if you go eat. And I just did it real quick. And I said, oh, your hormones are off too. And she went like this, and her hands, she goes, my hands were shaking, she said, and they're still. And everybody was watching. And, me, you don't know what I'm doing. You can't see what I'm touching. And I'm just moving my hands around. And they didn't care. They didn't care. It was great. I said, I'm moving in this area.
They didn't care, as in they didn't get all excited that you could do that?
No, they didn't even. It was like being in New York. They didn't pay.
Oh,
They didn't pay attention, because where I was living, if I even wore more than 3 rings, they thought, I sold jewelry or something.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I realized how open they were over here. I could go into any restaurant, any store, and if I see somebody like their knee or something, say, I'm a healer. I don't have to touch you. Do you want me to fix your knee? They don't need. They're like, sure, do it.
Yeah,
They don't ask how,
that's
why.
So generous.
Yeah,
They're so generous.
Yeah,
So,
they're very open over here.
So I want to read a couple things. We got Donna Dunn here, and she said, hi, April.
Oh,
and
that's my friend, yeah.
Yeah, and Noelle and Bob, Marshall Warner are here. And she says, hi, April. Thanks for fixing my hip. Looking forward to having you on our CCC Zoom call, which is next week. I get to interview April, and she'll be doing healings. But when people show up here, who knows what all we'll do. So, April, I'm going to put your website here so people can contact you there. How about explaining? I know that you have a process. Well, when I contacted you originally, I wanted to take classes because I have some of the skills you have. I don't have all of them, but I want to learn how to do it. And we didn't really come up with classes, but you have ways to activate people's hands. And could you talk a little bit about that? Because I just think that is so cool. So
Yeah,
cool.
I just did that to somebody yesterday.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna put her website up again. And
Okay.
Ade's here, and she says, "Love the topic. Yay, beautiful."
Who's that?
A lady named Sony Ade. You don't know her, or you will know her.
Sometimes I won't know unless I see
Yeah.
the person. Okay, it's called the snap activation. Because you snap when you say something. So what I came up with, well, I don't need to tell you how it came about. What it is say everything I know is in this room right now on pieces of paper, and it's packed. You can't fit another piece of paper. It's to the ceiling, it's to the walls, everything I know.
Okay.
What I do is, in my mind, I take all of that knowledge and I scrunch it down to the size of a fingertip. Just the knowledge, okay? The clairvoyancy, I can't. Just the knowledge of the capability of being able to heal anything that I can heal is I can put it in the fingertip. So what I do is they hold out their hand, and the first thing I see is a color going like this. And the girl's was red. I said, is your favorite color red? I don't know why I see their favorite color. And then I just penetrate my mind into their fingertips until their whole hand, I can just feel it. It's so activated. So I would program one hand for them. So if they snap this finger, it's going to heal them. If they want to put their husband, it's going to be in the other hand, the kids, the cats, the dogs, whatever's in the other hand. So you can do a one-hand activation or a two-hand activation. And how it works, it's very simple. Like if you tell me you have a stomach ache, I'm immediately going to see that, and I'm going to feel sometimes, that your body doesn't like milk, and you have something with milk in it, and it's kind of turning your stomach a little bit. Okay,
Right.
okay.
Right.
So, but you're not going to know that. If your stomach was bothering you, you would just say, I heal my stomach. Snap. You do that 3 times, it's gone.
Wow. So that's what is fascinating, that people are, these people that you're doing or sharing this with, are they clairvoyant or clairsentient?
No,
So they don't need to have skills. They just have the knowledge.
they're not healers. They're not psychics. They're not, no. Yeah, they're none of
Amazing.
it. It's
That's
actually better if they're not.
Oh, okay, because they don't get confused with the information.
It's kind of like my best friend is a vet, and his head gets in the way when I start, like if I say I'm over here, and he goes, yeah, but there's a tube here that, and I go, I'm not seeing that tube, but don't worry about the tube. He goes, you got to worry about the tube. And I go, you're doing that doctor thing again. If I don't see the tube, I'm not concerned with it. So that's, or it's like a ballerina going into a jazz class. That's what it is. You know
So
what I mean?
So, like you said before, that you go into public places, like let's say you're at Barnes and Noble or you're at Whole
Yeah.
Foods or somewhere, and you see
Yeah.
something, and do you ask first before you do?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah, always.
So,
And
and
that's
then,
lately I've been just kind of like asking the subconscious.
oh, cool.
Yeah, so I could be, doing all kinds of stuff, and nobody knows what's going on. I try not to, though. I try to just, lately just like be like there for me. Like, what am I doing? My focus is always on other people, always.
Right, right.
I've always been like that. And so, now I'm trying to get like, well, what am I doing? What am I feeling?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's kind of, so.
So I have to ask about all this because I mean, it's remarkable what you do. I was
Thank you.
hoping Darlis might be on this call, but hopefully she'll be on the co-creator convergence call on next Thursday. But what I watched her bone change.
Yeah.
I mean, it was instantaneous. So let me explain, you guys, so you can understand a little bit.
And the video, they can see it on my
Yeah,
page too.
I can actually add it to the comments. I was I had a friend here after the co-creators convergence up at Sunrise Ranch, and her name's Darlis Mays, and she has had hip slash body problems for a couple years, and she's done all the right things. She's really done a lot of work on herself and worked with lots of healers. And but she still has had the issue, and she kind of walked with a limp from side to side rather than forward, and forward way. And anyway, we had gone to dinner, and I came back, and she was down the basement of my house, and I was upstairs. And I get on Facebook, because I do, and there's April, and April's doing a free healing. So it's like, hey, April, let us on. And just by luck, it was just pure synchronicities. I get on, and I go, April, it's not for me, because she recognized me because we're friends. And she said, I said, April, it's not for me, it's for Darlis. So I get Darlis to come up, and April right away starts clicking into her, and I mean, just instantaneous things that no one would know of imbalances in nutrients or food or anything. And then she starts working on her hip and leg. And she first fixed her knee or her hip, and then you go back and you said something like,
I had to regrow her bone because it was shrinking.
well, that was
just,
the
yeah.
last thing you did. But I'm watching her walk around my bedroom with my phone,
Yeah.
talking to you. and my bedroom was not really straightened because I had straightened the rest of the house because I didn't think we'd be up there. So I'm like,
Right.
oh, what's showing in the background? Uh-oh. But
Yeah.
that was the little thing. Anyway, but by the time April was done, April realized that part of her bone needed to regrow. So she stamped. She said, "I'm stamping the image
Yeah.
of your one healthy bone, your left side, to your right side, and putting it in there." And it was instantaneous. She stood up
Right.
different. She started, and you said, "Keep walking, keep walking. I've got to see what's going on here." And by the time she left my bedroom, there's steps. There's like eight steps going down from my bedroom. She was instead of walking side to side, she walked down the steps. I mean, it was just in front of my eyes, and that was what, 15 minutes, 20
Not
minutes.
even. Yeah, not even.
It was
10 minutes maybe.
right.
Yeah.
I mean and I'll put the link to that YouTube so you all can see this, because it is, I've never seen anyone do anything like that quickly, remotely, and it was something that she had gone to so many other people to solve the riddle, and I don't think anyone had the same diagnosis you had. I mean,
Right.
truly amazing. So if there's anybody in the audience that wants to ask about anything, please let us know. If anybody, I know Bob and Noel are here. Maybe Bob has something he wants to work on, or Sony. If
Do we have time for me to just I
no,
can say it as fast as I can. Um, say what I do in a healing so
yes,
people
oh
know.
yes,
Okay,
please.
okay. So I'll focus and say it quick. So I clean out the aura, I cut the cords, I clean and intensely open all the chakras, I align the chakras, I I rejuvenate, stretch out, and add collagen all to the ligaments, all the muscles. I balance I work on every single vertebrae in the body, every bone in the body, actually. I completely reverse any negative effects they had to any kind of medicine. I don't care if it was aspirin or whatever, their whole entire life. The trauma, I reverse their whole entire life. Um, I clear out any negativity as much as they'll let me. In the subconscious, I go in every organ and clean it out and rejuvenate it. Oh my God, what else? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think quick. Um, I flush them with minerals and vitamins. I clean out their blood. I will put my finger on like one red cell that's perfect and kind of zoom around and make all the red cells like that. I do the same with the white. That's especially beneficial to people who've done chemo and radiation, cleaning all that, reversing the effects. So I go back a lot to fix stuff. Um, and Parallel lives. I don't go in because I don't want to see it. It's too much. But if, I might see something like they're afraid to go on bridges.
Oh,
And I'll just go in the parallel lives and I'll just wipe out
oh,
just the parts that are fears and phobias and stuff, and they won't even know unless they came to me for that. Then all of a sudden they're able to get on bridges and it doesn't freak them out anymore. So that I enjoy doing that. It only takes a second too. And I I know there's a lot more. I can't think of everything at once, but and then I go over their list. They normally give me a list of this knee hurts, that. But by the time I'm done with the gallbladder, the thyroid, a big thing is making the serotonin and the endorphins and dopamine work good. Um, and then I'll see like a vitamin. If I throw vitamins in them, liquid vitamins in them, and I'm not talking like there's really something in my hand, but to me that there
You
is.
can throw them at me.
Huh?
Throw them at me. You can throw all this at me. That's what
Yeah.
you guys, he makes.
Yeah, so I can see what it's like a sponge. So if say I throw like I just threw a bunch of vitamins in you, I can see which one went in too fast, and
Oh,
whatever one went in too fast is what you're deficient in. So that's how I figured that part out.
oh,
And
cool.
so yeah, I just wanted to give just a basic. I know there's like a million things. I do everything. Everything you can think of, I'm doing in there.
Yep.
You
Okay.
know, we're rebuilding bones from the inside. That's what I
So
had to do with, your friend. So
that's what I'm
I just
saying.
wanted to give her.
This is a different level of psychic surgery, and it's permanent, and it's
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
it's not. I don't know. Do you have other? Some psychic surgeons don't like to work on eyes. Do you find that eyes are hard to do? Do you have any?
eyes are hard to do.
Okay.
I have success, but my success rate with eyes isn't that great. It
Okay.
depends on the person. I could work on a person, but I think that's coming from me. I really don't think that's coming from them.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think somewhere along the line, like maybe I tried working on somebody's eyes, maybe 5 people, and wasn't so great, and I got that stuck in my head or something. But I'll clear that up.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, so let me give you a couple. People have been talking a little bit.
Okay.
Teresa Goodson says, "Fascinating show, Kathy. April, I hope to engage your gift someday soon. I contacted you yesterday asking if you have ever dealt with anyone with tendonitis,
Yes.
and I've had a lot of physical issues over my life and would like to disengage them once and for all. I don't do a lot of healing work, but nothing like I don't. I don't know. It may mean I've done a lot of healing work, but nothing like the work you do. So I don't know if you want to address Teresa, and then I do have a couple other questions.
Okay. Well, she has she's dealing with a lot of emotional stuff, but does she have anything like physical? Is she in pain?
So Teresa, if you could answer pretty quickly, we can keep going.
Or is her neck tight or anything like that?
Okay. Well, hopefully she'll come back and
Okay.
give us, okay. And then Don Lynch is on and he said, do you work on
Oh,
animals? Hi, Don.
hi, Don.
Do you work on animals? And I think you've already answered that.
Yeah, I started animals first.
Okay. Oh, Teresa's back. She says yes. Yes, meaning probably her
Yeah, what is it though?
neck, lower back, etc.
Okay, so she wants me. I have permission to work on her?
Do you want her to work on you,
Yeah,
Teresa?
she said yeah. Hold on. So I'm stretching her neck out. This is all stress. Oh, her whole back is out. Throwing magnesium, loosening up the muscles, magnesium, potassium, whatever she needs. Now the vertebrae, her vertebrae looks like this to me.
Okay.
Okay, how does that feel, honey?
She said she's had multiple accidents. Yes, let's see what she says after that.
Her shoulders were off, so were her hips. Her ankles hurt.
Okay. I don't see what she's saying yet.
We can come back to her.
Okay. So Don asked another question. Can you fix depression? Is that mostly vitamins and hormonal
It's
imbalance?
yeah, it's the serotonin and endorphins, and I just go in, I go in their brain. I do a lot of brain stuff. Like if I see somebody bipolar or I see somebody, is just about to have a stroke. I'll see a white line just about to appear,
Wow.
like a white line, like right here is just about to, and I go in real, if I can get in if quick enough. But
Okay.
depression, yes, lots of mostly minerals the brain wants. I see, and then serotonin and stuff like that, and then I remove stress out of their body. Yes,
Wow.
depression and anxiety is a big one. Look at
Well,
here.
I think that's a big one for all the conscious people right now. Is we're watching what's happening, and we're about to go into another election, and all we
I
want to make
can't believe that has happened so fast.
yeah, yeah. But time's going really fast. So Teresa said, feel okay. She said, tinnitus or whatever how to pronounce it is causing lots of the stress. Thank you for your gift. So,
But how does she didn't say how
she said,
her neck or her back felt?
do you feel better, Teresa? Please let us know. So if somebody got the snaps, they would be able to just, let's say if they had a husband that was
Yeah,
depressed,
whoever's programmed in the hand.
it's all
Like they'll give me a picture of five people in their family, and I program each person in the hand.
oh, okay. So, but it can't expand to anybody else outside the
Yeah,
program.
it can.
Oh,
It can if like say they only have two people in their family, but they say, well, it's only two people, but can I add my best friend? So the limit's somewhere around 5, 6 people, but I have a SNAP professional. That's a different level. That's where the universe is basically programmed. You could do, snap on that squirrel and fix the squirrel. You can heal anybody. Yeah, that's not listed because on my website.
well, you have to probably check and make sure that these
I have
people,
to check even the regular SNAP.
yeah, yeah. So
The
Teresa
regular
said
SNAP.
yes.
In fact, go ahead.
So Teresa, you were right about my spine. I've had scoliosis forever. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but can she get up and walk around? Because I fixed that.
Okay. So correct. Kiriel says, had a session on my knees, pretty much no improvement. Any suggestions? It is subconscious. I think it's fear of death, especially for my daughter. Do you recognize it? It's Kiriel Luzjan.
How do you spell the first? That's a client of mine.
Apparently Cariellus. It's like sign Lucian, but in Italian it'd be Luciano without the O.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Well, can you tap into the
What
person?
does she want me to? She wants me to work on her knees.
Yes. On my knees, pretty much no improvement. Any suggestions? It is subconscious. I think it's fear of death, especially for my daughter. So there's some emotional stuff going on there.
In a case like that, I'd always want to heal the daughter and the mom.
That
What
makes
is that noise? Yeah, heal the daughter and the mom.
okay.
Would be the appropriate thing, but she's got a big block in front of her. But hold on a second.
She said Shannon is her daughter. She said yes, had a session, also one on daughter. And
okay, I'm wondering if this is who I'm thinking of now. If it's the daughter that did not take to a healing, was completely blocked off. Is this a psychotic situation?
let's see. Teresa, in the meantime, has put, I feel pretty good, thanks. The tendinitis is blaring, so it affects my perception. My knees are really in pain as well. So you already worked on her back, her
Hold on
spine.
a second. Okay, I just worked on the tendonitis and the knees. And now the other girl, the Italian lady that you're talking about.
Yeah, she says, yes, she did not. Yes. Yes, she did.
I think it's a psychotic thing with her daughter. And
Oh,
that's really hard to deal with. Let me see. Because they're not just gonna, you can't just like ask them, can you let go of this, Oh, a bad depression with the daughter. That's what's going on. Oh, hold on.
okay.
And if you had an issue with your knees, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it fixed or what happened. You should have wrote me about it. But
Okay.
anyway, how's your knees now?
She
Both
says,
of them.
before she said that, she said, very depressed. You said she is not doing anything she likes. That's what about her daughter.
Okay.
Well,
Depressed.
okay. So it sounds like
So how's her knees now? I just worked on her knees,
on Teresa's knees.
on both of them.
Oh, both of them. Okay. So are we all getting it also when you're doing this?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's
Why
specific.
do you want it?
No, I don't. Well, I'm fine. No, I'd like to be taller and thinner and younger.
Yeah, I like my nose to be smaller and
Skinnier, whatever.
yeah, I mean I don't normally do that, but I can do that if you want.
That's so cool. I want to be like you when I grow up. I really
Oh,
do.
how cute. So how's the lady with the knees? I mean the
The
Italian lady.
Cario says um, slight improvement, and Teresa is saying it's not tendonitis of the knees. I had said tendinous is blaring. Knees feel better. Still can't squat down without pain. And
Yeah, I know that they're separate things. I just talk too fast. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I know that they're separate things. Both of these ladies, the emotions are real
okay.
deep stuff going on.
And Don says, I do, and I don't even know what that was referring to. But thanks, Don. Don Litt. So I'm not quite sure. That might have been me saying I want it all. You know, the
Oh,
anti-age.
he wants it. If just let me know if he wants something.
Don, what do you want? You want the anti-aging? What
Anti-aging cream.
Oh, this is fun. So as far as you said that you had told me before about a family pack or something. Good. While we're waiting. Oh, he said yes. Yes, he wants the anti-aging.
What is he? What is? Okay, there you go. I gave you some energy. 3 people just dropped off. Oh, probably those girls.
Okay. Teresa's saying, yes, emotions are deep. Mother paralyzed when I was 4. I'm 62 now. LOL, I want anti-aging too. And Noelle wants a thinner, healthy body.
She eats wheat.
Probably. Noelle, do you eat wheat? Anyway, so Teresa's saying that the emotions are deep. So
Yeah,
everyone.
but Teresa, I mean, honestly, Teresa, I don't know how to. I'm trying to word this
Oh,
gentle, and I don't know how. Teresa, you got your feet stuck like in the ground, like you're not budging, like you're like afraid to let go, and that's getting in the way of me healing. You're just letting me in just like a little bit. So in cases like yours, that's what I have the tune-up packages for. I have to chip away at it, chip away at it, chip away at it, teach you some self-love techniques, teach you how to get your vibe up, stuff like that, and keep chipping. You know what I mean? And the other lady is feeling guilty because her daughter's like that. She feels like she made her like that, whether she says it's true or not. I'm talking to her subconscious right now. She's like, it's my fault. It's my fault. And you have to let go of that. I can't heal that.
So Corella,
I can't heal that. The only way somebody could get healed really quick like that is if they know someone that could talk to their guides very intensely.
okay, so I'm going to tell you a couple of things. Sorry. Noelle said she doesn't do much gluten. Don Lynch said, no, Noelle, you're perfect. Don't try to get skinnier. Then Corelli said, is it bottled up emotions that need to be expressed?
Is that a question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And then Terry Battaglia is saying, I'm having a valve stent surgery on Tuesday. Will everything go okay? I'm very scared. Must be hard.
I'm not that kind of I don't like I don't like answering those questions.
Okay.
Because I mean, I feel it's going to be fine, but I don't like answering those kinds of questions.
Could you work on her valve?
She's not really accepting the knees. Here, watch this. I want to show you something, Kathy, okay?
Okay.
Okay, watch this. Teresa we're talking to?
Okay, so Terry Battaglia is the one
who... Terry, okay. Terry is the one with the heart, right? Okay. Terry, I could work on your heart if you let me work on your knees, so it's up to you. Are you going to let the healing take place on your knees?
Okay, Terry, you have to let us know if you're open to her working on you. And Elsie's here now. Good. Hi, Else.
And let me know how your knees are now.
And Teresa's saying, I want to let go. Can you suggest anything I can do? She's the one.
You want your heart to be okay.
This is somebody different. This is Teresa, not Terry. Terry's the person with the heart. Teresa's the one who you've been working on all along who had tendonitis.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you've got like 3 people on here that are.
So there's nothing wrong with the other lady except the heart.
That's all she says. I'm having a valve stent surgery on Tuesday. Will everything go okay? I'm very scared. And Terry, if I were you, I would talk to April. Here's her website, and talk to her. And also, you can find her here on Facebook. She's very active. Later in the day, she's not active usually this early. I got her to get up early today, but you should talk to her and find out what she sees for you. Hi, Else. Okay, so let's see. Elsie, do you want April to work on anything? We're going to have to wrap up soon. Anybody else have anything? Don,
if that girl's if the girl wants me to work, I don't think they're going to do another scan before they go in for surgery. That's the thing. I can work on her heart, yeah, if she wants me to.
Okay.
But she's not going to know. She's not going. I don't think she's going to. Well, she might. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what the issue.
I should come up with an emotional package for like these two. An emotional package, because it's a daily thing. If I'm like, because you know me, you've seen my lives.
Yeah.
I just go like this and it's healed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So, but if you're saying I want to be healed, but your subconscious is saying no, I'm gonna self-sabotage myself because I feel like I made my daughter like this. What can anybody do? You know?
Okay, so my dear friend Elsie Ritzenheim says she wants upper arms and shoulders, please.
What's wrong with her upper arm?
What's wrong, Else? Oh, we're getting some more.
It's kind of hard not seeing what they're writing.
Yeah, well, it says
But
upper arms and shoulders, please. It doesn't say what to fix on, or where the pain is. There's another person, Patricia Reeder Copeland, said, I had gallbladder removed and gallstones and bile ducts removed, still having pain around liver. Can you help?
Okay. Yeah, that's the problem without being able to look at. Okay.
Oh, do you need
What's this lady's name here?
Patricia,
With
with a
Patricia with the liver?
She said, I had gallbladder removed and gallstones and bile ducts removed, still having pain around liver. Can you help?
It's not the actual liver, but it is around it. How's that?
Okay, so Patricia, let us know. Olivia, another dear friend is on, and she said, oh, Elsie says stiff and painful when lifting is her shoulders.
What's her name again?
Elsie.
The one with the shoulders?
Yes.
Oh. She leans over like this a lot when she's doing all kinds of stuff like she's coming from her upper back. Okay, how does that feel?
Oh my gosh. Patricia, after you worked on her liver, says, better, thank you. And we'll wait to hear what Elsie says. Olivia, who's another dear friend, I would love help with my abdominal pain. Olivia.
Okay, that's an emotional, I don't want to say it. How's that feel?
Olivia, do you feel better? Let us know. Yeah, Elsie, let us know if you feel better. Donna Dunn says, yes, an emotional package would be a great option. So
thanks, Donna.
Yeah, thank you. And here again is April's website. I encourage you. I'm one of her testimonials, guys. Oh my God, Olivia said yes, she feels better.
I don't remember. Is that the liver?
No, Olivia's abdominal pain.
Oh, yeah, that the man that's near you mostly, you need to like meditate on that, because that's what the problem was with the stomach.
Oh, Olivia, it's a man close to her.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I might know what that is. Okay, and then Elsie says, much better, thanks. I can still feel the energy in big smiley face.
Oh, good. Oh, that's the one with the arms and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
sorry, I keep asking. I'm not used to like not seeing anything.
I know, but yeah, you got an assist here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so there was one. Was there somebody else?
Well, Patricia said better, thank you. So she was the one who you worked on the liver. So everyone here felt something. The only thing we missed was that Noelle wanted to be thinner. I think that was only.
That's what I asked about. I asked about wheat, like gluten. She got off of that.
She said it's not. She barely does any gluten, and she takes some sort of gluten thing. If I can find it again, it's some support, gluten support things. So.
Yeah, gluten support, but her body doesn't want it in there. It has to do with her weight.
I take Gluten Shield daily, it says.
Yeah, Gluten Shield. That's to not be like have an adverse reaction to it. That's not going to stop the weight.
Oh, so for most of us is the weight. Oh, the assist is working. Elsie says the assist is working. So really, these people are feeling it, which is
Who's that? Who's Elsie?
Elsie's the one that you worked on her shoulders and arms.
Oh, I'm so sorry. God.
Oh, it's okay.
I can't. it's very strange doing it like this. So
Okay, well, you're doing great. Doesn't matter. You're tapping into them just by me mentioning them.
yeah, it's just it's confusing. That's all.
Okay.
In my head, it's confusing.
Okay, sorry.
So,
Well, maybe this isn't the best way to do it with you, but you've been a lot
no,
of.
it's just something I have to get used to. That's all.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm putting her website up again, you guys. She sometimes has specials on. Sometimes in the evening she'll do free calls on Facebook. So I encourage you. And
What
John
should I do?
says, thanks, April, for everything you do. And I am very grateful for everything you do. And
Oh, thank you so much.
I wish I could snap. It's almost like bewitched where, oh, and Elsie said, thank you, April. So I think you just gained a whole bunch of new fans. That's my,
I'm gonna do this you know, once in a while I give this away for half off. It's kind of ridiculous, but I have a family package where it's normally $3,000, but I can give it for your people because there's not that many people on here anyway. 1,400, and it covers me. It's me doing the work on anybody in your family for a year, unlimited, including your pets, for 1,400. That's a steal. But only the people that are on here, not people that are like gonna listen to it. You know what I mean?
okay. Well, you've got, I don't know how many viewers right now, but there will be a lot of people seeing the reruns. So they're still
Okay.
can go to your website and learn.
Should I leave it for the?
Yeah,
Should I leave it? Well, I'll leave it for a few days. I'll leave it for the reruns.
okay. And then you'll let me know how I can put a link there. And then usually I download this and also put it up on a YouTube channel. So
Okay.
this has a life of its own that could help you. So that's my.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Well,
Fantastic.
anyway, so you guys, we're gonna have to sign off because we've been on an hour. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, April, so much for your gift and sharing it so generously.
You're very welcome.
And yeah, I feel so grateful for your work and knowing
Oh,
you.
I'm so grateful for you.
Yeah,
I'm very grateful for you. You helped
yeah,
me a lot.
yeah,
You've
yeah.
always been so supportive. Just the other day, I was looking at my YouTube channel, and there was a comment, and it was you, and it was two years ago.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep. I get it. I think I'm almost as weird as you, but not quite.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay. Are
yeah.
you gonna be on? Are you when you shut this off? Are you gonna be on for a minute?
Yes, yes, I will. Okay,
Okay, great.
having a lot of thank yous. So anyway, thank you everyone. Please, we are going to be on another event, and it's on next Thursday, where it's on Zoom, where you can actually see April and she can see you, and love to have a big turnout. And she's just so generous, and just want everyone to know about this incredible work. It's such a blessing. So
Thank you so much.
yep, superpower time, guys. It's time for all of us to have our superpowers.
Yeah, get the snap.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I think of the Addams family.
Oh no, don't think of that. That's spooky
I
stuff.
loved it. I loved it. Anyway, okay, well, talk to you later. Thank you, April. Thank you,
Okay, thank
everyone.
you. Bye bye.